In My Little Pony: A New Generation, Sunny Starscout and her band of misfits set out on an adventure to bring harmony back to Equestria. The troupe is mostly made of the rebels of their environment, with a couple of exceptions, Hitch and Pipp. Hitch and Pipp are the film's dedicated skeptics, and, as I'm a skeptic, they're also my favorite characters. We're gonna spend this video talking about them, why they matter, and what could have been done better. Ahem. Hitch was the sheriff back in Maritime Bay, and he cares about upholding the law and order just as much as he cares about doing what's right. This leaves him in conflict with Sunny, his friend, who he bent the rules for multiple times, until eventually she does something so wild he has to try to bring her in. He ends up chasing Sunny around the country, hearing wacky tales about magical crystals and the togetherness of the pony races. Hitch is a skeptic of Sunny's crusade, understandably. First she says the other races aren't scary, now she's saying these magical rocks can fix everything. Hitch is supposed to be the keeper of the status quo, and things outside of the status quo are being forced unto him. The film dedicates a decent amount of time to convincing Hitch that Sunny's cause to reunite the pony races is worthwhile. At first, Hitch is only following Sunny to keep an eye on her, but as he observes the unicorns and Pegasi, he starts to understand they want him around. And well, if they want him there, he wants to be there, because he wants to help others. That's why he's the sheriff to begin with. So he agrees to aid Sunny and Sunny's friends, though he still has his reservations. It isn't until the song Fit Right In that Hitch finally starts to see things Sunny's way. He starts the song spewing racist rhetoric and struggling to keep up with the others, but they sing to him about the importance of their mission and the validity of Hitch's role. By the end of the song, he's completely on board, and we never hear of his skepticism or racism from then on. The song performed its function admirably. Hitch wants, more than anything, to help ponies, so hearing that his new friends believe in him and need his help finally convinces him to go all in. It's not perfect, and Hitch accepts their ideals so quickly that you could blink and miss it, but every band of ideological heroes needs to convince its skeptics somehow. They portrayed it reasonably, and it's a compelling conflict. The same can't be said for the film's other skeptic, Pipp. Princess Pipp is, well, the princess of Zephyr Heights. Or, well, she was the princess. She was a pop star, the personality in a cult of personality, the idol of her people. Pipp has by far the most interesting dynamic with the film's conflict. She's not sadistic, or racist, or in any way bad, but she does believe that the lies she tells are for the good of her people. Her entire life is built around those lies and her cult, but she thinks it's really helping others. Then, her sister Zip betrays her on a whim to chase after crystals with Sunny, leaving Pipp hanging humiliated in front of everyone with her life crumbling around her. Her lies exposed, her mother in jail, her sister betrayed her. All the things she worked her whole life for are gone. And she's righteously pissed for a good while. There are a couple of really good scenes where she yells at Zip for ruining her life and getting their mom imprisoned. Pipp also refuses to just blindly buy into the hopeful rhetoric Sunny and Zip are spouting. Pipp even bonds briefly with Hitch over their shared skepticism and anger. So, what happens that finally changes Pipp's mind? I have no idea. Unlike Hitch, where there are at least 2 clear scenes he's spoken to about his skepticism and anger, Pipp just kinda gets over hers, seemingly off screen. It's such a wasted character. What happened to Pipp was a big deal. Her life was ruined and she was publicly humiliated, all for some ideology she never signed up for. But then shortly after that, she's smiling and saying things like,
"Yay, makeovers! I love makeovers!"
The idea of presenting genuine skeptics in a film like this, which is clearly peddling a particular moral message, is really cool. Out of Hitch and Pipp, Pipp by far has the best argument against Sunny's ideals, but both of them fall a little bit flat. They're pissy for a few scenes, bordering on mildly furious, and then they get better. In summary, Hitch's arc is at least believable and utilizes his desires to serve and protect to show him the light. Pipp doesn't get an arc. I have to wonder whether it was cut from the film, it's so abrupt. They did cut other content, after all, like a few important lyrics from some of the songs. Such a shame.